Hello, everyone. My name is Laszlo. At IPDET, I'm the Global Outreach Coordinator, and today I would like to give you some insights into our training, Better Policymaking Through Evaluations, training for parliamentarians and parliament staff in Asia Pacific. Regarding the background of the training, at the end of 2021, we did a first workshop series with 6 virtual 1.5 to 2 hour sessions in which 63 people participated. Building up on this, it was always our plan to do a follow-up in-person training, which we were finally able to do at the end of March 2023 in Colombo, Sri Lanka. The organizers of the training were we, IPDET, within our global outreach strategy, Asia Pacific Evaluation Association, APEA, the Global Parliamentarians Forum for Evaluation, GPFE, and Asia Pacific Parliamentarians Forum for Evaluation, APPFE. We were able to do these trainings thanks to our sponsors and supporters. First of all, of course, the Global Evaluation Initiative, GEI, from which we got the funds to cover costs of our staff, travel, and venue. But then also UNFPA, APDA, UN Women, and ADB, which supported the majority of our participants covering their travel expenses. Regarding participation figures, we had 46 participants from 18 countries this year. 43% of them were women. And the training itself was free of charge, but participants needed to cover their travel expenses by themselves. As overall objective for the event, we defined the following. So this further workshop shall once again draw attention to the usefulness of evaluation results for parliamentary work, as well as deepen and expand the knowledge gained in the first virtual workshop series. Not least with the aim of leaving evaluation not only as an administrative tool to the executive branch, but also to use it for legislative purposes. So from special importance was the use of evaluative evidence for political decision-making. Regarding the content, the first topic concentrated mainly on awareness raising. So we addressed overall questions of how evaluation can actually support the work of parliamentarians, taking in mind the central task of parliaments or parliamentarians, like making laws and policies, approving budgets, etc. So we connected a short input here with a panel discussion to get more insights into the reality of participants' countries. For the second topic, we did dive more into technical issues, focusing on the central purposes evaluations can serve in the framework of parliamentary work. So we focused on leading principles and concepts of M&E, like different perspectives, for example, ex ante or ex post evaluation, concepts, formative or summative evaluation, as well as quality criteria of evaluation reports and so on. For this, we combined short inputs with several group works to let participants use their newly gained knowledge. In the third topic, we did focus on the ability to formulate evidence-based questions. This is essential because, for example, they need to know first how they can obtain information regarding political strategies or governmental plans. Then second, how they can play an active role in parliamentary debates based on these information. And third, with this in the end to fulfill their oversight function as a parliamentarian, all based on evaluation and or scientific evidences. Here we combined again theoretical inputs with group works. In this section, the main group work was the actual simulation of a parliamentary debate. On the last day, Thursday, we had an experience and learning sharing session at the Parliament of Sri Lanka. And after inaugural statements by political leaders of Sri Lanka, we heard 3 presentations. First, on the institutionalization of evaluation at the Parliament of Sri Lanka. Second, on the role of academically generated research findings for policymaking. And third, on the institutionalization of evaluation in the Asia-Pacific region. And after that, we had discussions to share experiences between the participants on one side and members of the Sri Lanka Parliament on the other side. To gather feedback for the workshop or the training, we used 2 questionnaires and did some on-site interviews. And saying the truth, the feedback results were absolutely fantastic. So all participants were very satisfied with the training. They would recommend it to others, and they confirmed the relevance of the content for their own work, which is of utmost importance. For example, by using evaluation results for their own work, calling for evaluations, advocating for evaluation clauses, and among others. This is also reflected in the statement of one participant, which you can see below. But of course, what we can also read there is that more work needs to be done to support parliamentarians in their important role they have assisting the construction of national M&E systems, one of the central goals of the Global Evaluation Initiative. What was a great achievement as well was the very high public perception of the training. So among others, the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka contributed to our official opening, which shows the high political interest in the topic of M&E, at least in Sri Lanka. At the parliament session, the speaker and leader of the parliament, as well as the leader of the opposition, participated. And we had 2 TV reports in Sri Lankan evening news and several newspaper articles. What are our conclusions from the training? So we have many, so I would like to concentrate only on some of them. On organizations and delivery side, first we must say that the organization, although with 4 institutions included, went fantastic and can serve as a best practice. Second, parliamentarians and parliament staff are a special target group for M&E trainings, which makes it necessary to stay very flexible, especially regarding preparation. On the individual side, we can see that there is a significant interest from parliamentarians and parliament staff attending M&E trainings to impart evaluation as a tool for more evidence-based policymaking. And the results of our training show that with our training, we were highly able to support that for the future. With view on follow-up, there is a so far unmet demand for this kind of training from our perspective. Therefore, this training should also be offered in other regions as well. Furthermore, parliamentarians as legislative representatives in democratic systems cannot be ignored when building robust and effective national M&E systems. However, the focus should not only be on individual trainings, also parliamentary structures need to be addressed to embed M&E in national contexts. And with this, I would like to thank you for your attention